Alright, T10ers, today we're going to look at the condenser. The condenser is in the very front of the radiator. You see the coolant fans. This is off a hybrid Camry. Condenser, and then this would be the inverter radiator there for the hybrid system. But high pressure vapor would come out of the compressor and enter this. It would fill this area, cross over here, and get cooled by the air flying across there. Okay? At about this point here, it would enter this, which is the receiver dryer, also called the modulator, because it's kind of a unique setup, because this is a subcool condenser. After it's filtered and dried by the desiccant in the modulator receiver dryer, then it would exit here as a liquid. When it comes in here from the compressor, it's vapor, gets cooled down, it condenses much like water outside of a cold drink, but on the inside turns into a liquid, enters the receiver dryer, exits as a liquid only, the bottom few inches, and being a liquid, we can extract as much heat from it as possible. From there, it goes as a high pressure liquid to the expansion valve, and then the cooling begins after that. Okay, hope you, a couple other things. On the bottom of the modulator, there's a plastic nut that you can take off and service. Here's another picture of it. That's where the desiccant is, and you can service that. A new condenser will come with one in it and have one in a foil bag. So you want to make sure that you put the new one in and tape all the lines so vapor doesn't. Old school receiver dryer looks something like this. Okay, vapor and liquid would come in one side, it would drop to the bottom. Here's a pickup tube there. Refrigerant would then come out here and go to the expansion valve. This has a sight glass where you can look and see, and if the system's off, it'll be clear. If it's low on refrigerant, meaning the level is below the pickup tube here, it'll suck up vapor and liquid, and then in the sight glass it'll show that it's foamy white, or some people call that bubbles. Okay. One other thing I want you to note on this is this has a blow-off device, this little brass thing that's all painted. It has solder in it, and if it gets too hot or too high a pressure, it'll blow that out. So that's a source of a leak. If you ever see something like that, or a spring-loaded one blow off, usually something else is wrong with the system, and you have to look into it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed your condenser, subcool condenser. That's pretty much all that Toyota uses now.